Video going inside a restricted area in part of this alleged scheme by Trump operatives to prove that there was voter fraud, widespread voter fraud in Georgia. And just a moment ago, Jake, in an impromptu hearing in front of the presiding judge, Scott McAfee, Hall and his attorney entered this guilty plea, admitting that there was a factual basis for the charges against him. Now, he admitted to 5 counts. He was charged with 7 counts. He admitted to 5 counts. All of them are misdemeanors. Each of them carries 12 months of probation, so he's going to be on 5 months of probation, as well as face a $5,000 fine. There's also several other conditions as part of this. He's not going to be allowed to communicate with other defendants. That's part of it. He's going to have to write a letter of apology, as well as 200 hours of community service.
When you charge 19 defendants at once, this is what happens. They start taking care of their own interests. They start taking pleas. They start turning on each other. And I think the big question here is, in the course of this deal that Scott Hall has now struck with prosecutors, will he agree to testify? Typically, when you see this kind of consideration given, when someone who is looking at prison time, as Scott Hall was, is given a probation deal, that involves testifying. And the person who needs to be most worried about this in this case is Sidney Powell, because Scott Hall is charged in the scheme to access voting equipment. And Sidney Powell is also charged in that count. So if he's providing testimony, then she's going to be implicated.